Well, one of the videos I bet you've not watched is this video that I'm about to show you. The prophet of God, Prophet Seth Owusu, had a vision or had an encounter with a certain man of God from South Africa. His name is Pastor John Anosike. In this video, the prophet of God narrated his encounter with the prophet of God. And this has contributed to today, the prophet Seth Owusu that we know. The man of God prayed for him and he was able to access certain deeper dimensions. He explained the visions that he had that resulted in him going to look for the prophet of God or the Pastor John Anosike. I want you to watch this video with me as he takes us through his encounter with the prophet or the Pastor John Anosike.
I passed through a certain tunnel, but when I was getting close to the end of the tunnel, it looked like a being appeared like a snake, and that being wanted to bite my hand. And immediately the being lifted the head, fear gripped me, so I came out of the vision.
Pastor Seth Owusu's journey began in Ghana with a series of intense spiritual encounters, visions that repeatedly pointed him to Pastor John Anosike. In one, he was called into a river, only to face a marine spirit trying to block him. In others, he met biblical figures, walked ancient paths, and was told to ascend through a vertical highway. These encounters led him to South Africa, where a divine confirmation came through prayer and a vision of victory over a serpent that had long opposed him. This is the account of a man drawn by vision, led by obedience, and delivered into purpose.
My name is Pastor Seth Owusu. I came from Ghana as a result of some experiences that I used to have. And in one of the experiences, I saw Pastor John baptizing people in a river. And as I was drawing close, he saw me from afar and he asked all the people he was baptizing to get out, and he called me inside the river. So when I got inside the river, he held my hands and both of us entered into the river. When we entered, I couldn't see him again. I was the only person that was in the river. Then all of a sudden, I saw that a certain being appeared that had from the waist upwards as a human being, as a lady, then from the waist downwards like fish, and started fighting with me. And it looked like I was going for something in the river, but that being wanted to prevent me. So through the struggles, I just sensed within me a voice that said I should hold the hair of the being and pull. The moment I did that, the being left me alone and moved away. Then I came out of the river and I was looking for Pastor, but I couldn't find him. So whilst I was walking, I saw myself in a place, and then the place looked like very ancient place. And I could hear Pastor's voice, but I couldn't see where he was standing. Then I met two people who were clothed in, ancient garments, and they told me that they are Joshua and Nun, as in the Bible, Joshua and his father. And they were trying to point to me where Pastor was. So once I was getting close to the place, I heard Pastor's voice saying, "Come, I will take you through the vertical highway." And from that moment, I came out of the vision. And I've been having several visions where Pastor has been asking me to come. So I came all the way from Ghana to South Africa to meet Pastor. And today, by the special grace of God, the Lord through Pastor prayed for me.
Get him up, get him. He's from Ghana. Come here.
And the moment he laid hands on me, I felt within my spirit that I was being sucked up into a tunnel.
Shaliva. Shaliva. Shaliva.
And the tunnel was like a certain blue tunnel with some electrical currents like moving through it, and I was taken through it.
Get him up for me. Get him up for me. Be filled with the fullness of the Spirit. For thou shalt go into the baptism of the fire of the Holy Ghost. Let go of him, let go of him, let go of him. Release us. Go to the auction of the Spirit.
Then all of a sudden, I came out and appeared in the clouds. And as I was in the clouds, I saw that there was an old key that was hanging in the clouds, and I was asked to lay hold on it. So I held it, and immediately a trumpet was also given to me. And I was asked to sound the trumpet. I sounded it, and I saw a lot of people that were running towards where I was hanging in the clouds. Then I came out of that experience. Some time ago, I had this vision where I was walking on the street and I saw a pastor, and Pastor John was getting close to me. Then immediately I rushed to him and I just told him that I wanted to have an ascension. And the only thing he said to me was, go. And when he said that, immediately I was lifted in the clouds. I passed through a certain tunnel. But when I was getting close to the end of the tunnel, it looked like a being appeared like a snake. And that being wanted to bite my hand. And immediately the being lifted the head. Fear gripped me, so I came out of the vision. So when I came to South Africa and I met Pastor at his office, I spoke to him about that experience too. And he said there is a certain being that is trying to prevent me from entering some new dimensions. So he will pray for me. And the latter part of the experience tonight was that after the ministration, when I came out of the last vision, I just sat down, closed my eyes, and I saw this same huge snake that I saw in my previous vision moving out of a certain bag. At the moment the snake moved out, it looked like I held the snake and I squeezed it, and I was able to throw it. And when I threw it, I saw that it landed in the sea. And then I heard a voice that said that you have already conquered.
Upcoming conferences with the Bondservant of Christ, John. Roar for New Zealand, 22nd to the 23rd of August 2020.
So this is the encounter that the prophet of God, Prophet Seth Owusu, had with the man-servant of God, John Anosike from South Africa. Many a times we all